Hello all. Today I'll be reviewing the SMK Titan Nero helmet. I bought this helmet around 10 months ago and I got it for 12,000 rupees. Today I'll go over all the different aspects of this helmet and my experience with it, what I like and what I don't like. Right, so I got this in Bangalore in a particular shop. I did not order it online. So let's start with the vents. So in this helmet, you have a vent right near the chin and one near the top of the helmet. So these can be opened very easily. You just need to push it down, and for this you need to pull it back. So you'll get a lot of airflow near the top of your head. It will ensure that sweating is less over there. And over here near the chin, it helps you with the wind flow. Now let's move to the visor. The visor can be opened with the push of a quick release button like this, and then you just push this up. Now the wind, whichever was flowing through the chin, it comes through the vents over here. There are two visors in this helmet. One is the main visor, so it can open up till here. And one good thing about this visor is that it will stick at particular positions. It has small locks between them, so I can make sure it's only till here or here. Now let me just pull it back up. Next is the secondary visor or the sun visor. It has a small slider mechanism over here, so I just need to slide it down and then it comes down. So it has small lock. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, so that's when it locks, and if I pull it back, it comes back. So one thing I have noticed in the secondary visor is that that particular lock, when it goes up, it's a little bit difficult, so you need to put some extra effort into it. It would have been nicer if it was more smooth. And most of the times I ride with my sun visor down, and it ensures there's more ventilation to my face. Next, regarding the weight of the helmet. So once you lift the helmet up, it feels quite heavy. It is around 1650 grams. So that is quite heavy when you lift it up, but it's very light when I wear it. I don't know how that works. Probably the ergonomics of the helmet is pretty good. Like, it fits very well onto my face. I use this daily for my office rides, and I have even done long tours from Bangalore to Goa, and it was around 10 to 11 hours of drive, and I barely had any neck fatigue at the end of the day. So that's a plus point regarding this helmet. Next, moving to the fit of the helmet. So I'll just wear this helmet and show you. So this helmet fits perfectly onto my face. It's very snug, especially near the chin part. So this helmet fits perfectly onto my face. It's very snug, especially near the chin part. It has very soft chin pads. So I'll just move my head around for you to see how snugly it fits onto my face. Right? It barely moves from my face, and that's what we want. So this about the fit. And the clip, yeah, the strap of the helmet is uh, a clip on instead of a d-ring. People say that a d-ring fits your face even more safely, and that's a better one, but because this is for daily use, I feel a clip strap is better. So that is about the clips. Now regarding the fit, everything inside feels very soft and comfortable, but one thing that I have noticed is that whenever I wear this helmet, most of the times my ears twist like this or upwards, and then it's very difficult to straighten them up once the helmet is on. So I feel that a balaclava is mandatory while using this helmet. And one more thing that I have noticed is that the top of your head gets very sweaty if I don't wear a balaclava. So I usually, or I most of the time, wear a balaclava on my head and then put on the helmet, and then it slides on very smoothly. Next thing is about the pin lock, right? So we can see that this, let me just click this, right? Can you see small pins over here on both sides of the visor? So this is called a pin lock. So what pin lock does is it helps us from not fogging the visor. So let me just wear this once again quickly, and I'll just breathe through onto the visor, and you'll see there's no fog coming up. You'll probably see fog on top of the visor where there's no pin lock system. So That is about pin lock. Pin lock actually comes in different sizes, and this one is pin lock 70. Next is regarding the wind noise. So I don't have much complaint about the wind noise, but as I told, I wear balaclava, right? So I usually, even while going on highways, I tend to open my helmet like this and keep the visor a little bit open. As a result, there's a lot of wind noise coming in. So what I generally prefer is using a foam earplug. As a result, the wind noise reduces a lot. But one more pro of using a foam earplug is that it helps you from not damaging your ears. Lot of wind noise is a known cause for something called as tinnitus, which causes permanent ear damage. So when you use a foam earplug, it helps you from getting tinnitus. So it's very common in motorcycle riders. So if you're going on long highways, ensure to buy foam earplugs. I have the 3M foam earplugs. They cost like 10 rupees a pair. The safety of the helmet. So this helmet, I got it last year. So it is certified with EC 22.05. The latest helmet of the Titan Nero itself come with 22.06, but this is an older one, so that's why 22.05. It just means that 22.06 has better tests done on the helmet, so that ensures more safety. That is about this. The next thing is it also comes with the ISI certification and the DOT certification. The DOT certification and ISI certifications by themselves I don't value them that much, but with the EC certification, I can trust the protection that it offers. Next is about the build quality. So the build quality looks really nice everywhere. It's very smooth. Even the graphics are really nice on the helmet, and it's made with they use the term called as PCFT, that is polycarbonate fiber technology, and they say that it's a lightweight material. They make the shell out of it. Mostly it's carbon fiber. That's what they tell. So you might be wondering what this particular wire is. This wire is for this particular device. It's a helmet Bluetooth speaker. I got it on Amazon for 1800 rupees. It is Y20 by FEYA. It's very nice, especially for inside the city rides. Whenever I go to office or wherever I go, I just turn this on and I listen to music all the time. Of course, it's not that loud so that you can't hear any surrounding noise, but it's loud enough for me to enjoy the music. Of course, you don't get to listen the lows of the songs, but the highs of the sounds are quite good. And if you're going on highways after 100 kilometers per hour speed, this gets very faint. You barely hear this, but that's acceptable because I'm going at that speeds. Also, this comes with a microphone. So let me just show you where I keep the microphone. I'll remove the chin guard from the helmet. So you can see the microphone right over here. So that's the microphone. It comes with double-sided tape. So I just need to stick it onto the near the chin. There's also wind protector on top of the microphone, and it's very near to my mouth, so I can talk to people on calls very easily. Because once I wear this helmet, it's very difficult to stop somewhere and then take the phone out and then put it. I also wear gloves, so it becomes very difficult. So just with a click of this button, I can answer the calls. So it's also RGB. Let me just turn it on and show it to you. Right, of course you can turn this. It comes with volume buttons over here. So if you want to reduce the volume, you need to long press the long press either of the buttons, right? So it will decrease or increase the volume. But if you want to move to the next song, you just click on plus and minus respectively. There's the C-type port for connecting to the helmet, and here's the uh, power thing, right? Charging port, and it is waterproof as well. So this goes on to the helmet. Like, there's a clip over here, so I'll just put the clip onto the side of the helmet, so it goes between the shell and the cheek pad. And then there's a double side tape with velcro on it, so I can just stick onto it. I have done high speeds with this, and it never wobbled even a little bit. So it sticks very well, so you don't have to worry about it falling down when riding on highway. This is how the microphone sounds when I'm riding in the city at around 50 kilometers per hour. And one more thing is the speakers are very thin, so you don't feel any pressure onto the ear. And it's recommended that you don't use normal Bluetooth earphones while riding. Like, you shouldn't put it in your ears and wear a helmet on top of it, because let's say there's some crash or something and then you hit your head onto the road. imagine it just the earphone just going into your ear, so that is not safe. Now regarding the finish of the helmet, there are some points which I feel could have been done better. Like for example, this particular vent over here, this keeps opening up right at this, let me just see, yeah, over here. So let me just take that out. Yeah, this thing was not well cut, so as a result it keeps coming out, so that is quite irritating about this. And then, I mean, that's the only complaint I have with this. The other thing is the slider. I need to put extra effort in that, so that could have been smoother. And yeah, so those are the two complaints I have with this helmet. Next thing, yeah, I will now remove the inside of the helmet, so just to show that it's easier to clean after long rides. So there you go. There's a cheek pad. There's a second cheek pad. It will be a little tricky to put it back on, but then for the video, for the views, right? That's what they say. So I remove the cheek pads. Now I'm removing the top part of it. So these are small clips over here from which I need to push it back, and then it will come through. So this is the top of it. This is how your head fits into it. Right. All of these are washable materials, and yeah. So this is the inside of the helmet. This is where the speakers are. And this wiring goes entirely between the padding, so you don't have to worry about the wires coming out in between. Now coming to who should get this helmet, like I said, it's 12,000 rupees. It's quite expensive, but then I got the helmet because of the certifications mainly, and the build quality and the fit. So it was a very snug fit, and it ensured that the helmet doesn't move away from my face a lot in case of any crash, or even while riding in highways at high speeds. It doesn't move a lot, it sticks with my head. So I feel it's money well spent. Now who would I recommend this to? I would recommend this to people who are traveling in city often and go on highway tours, so that is recommended for them. But if you want even more safety, of course there's better helmets with better safety certifications, and also let's say D-ring, but then because you're using it on a daily basis, having a clip system is better. Now coming to how much I would rate it, I would rate it 9 on 10 for the price it is, and probably a 8.5, because I feel the helmet could have looked way more cooler. The design, it's a very classy design, I would say, but it could have been better in case of the design. And then the minor things which I mentioned about this particular plastic thing, which I think it's a seal kind of, and even the slider, the quality of the build could have been better. So that's all for today, and like, share and subscribe for more such videos, and do let me know in comments if you want to see more gear reviews. I have my gloves, I have my jacket, and I have my riding pants as well. And let me know if you want to know something about my bike as well, which is Himalayan 450. Okay, tada, bye bye.